Howdy YouTubers, Benzo here, back on the creek in the heat. It's pretty hot today. White shirt helps. Sprayed down, but it's nice and quiet out here. So I'm not out here to break any records. I've done a little exploring and walking and looking. We've had a series of rain events this year, one after the other, just bam, bam, bam. And it's July, and I got flowing water in one of the tributaries. So that's uncanny and unheard of. So we got to take advantage of the situation. With all this rain we've been having, there's been a lot of movement on the creeks. Trees down, trees washing out, current structures blowing out, new ones getting laid in, rocks being turned out, new holes being dug, new hills being built. It's all changing down here. But here's something I want to show you. I picked this spot on the creek. I'm going to play around here and poke around. But check this out here. I'm in the middle of the creek. Let's look over here. Alright, so we got a flat edge here. We got a solid 3-foot wall. Boom. Now a flat wall here on the back. You see a back wall starting there. It's coming in. But look at can you see the dead in the trees up here? This is all washed in and flooded. All this dead in this stuff. So this was 6 foot. This was a couple feet over my head. Standing here we see this wall. It comes in and addresses the creek right here. Boom, under this tree. Right before the creek kind of curves off to the right. Now behind me, what's going on is a series of flat, straight, and then a S-bend droppy area where it gets a little crazy. And you can see where it jumped out of the creek everywhere. But this is kind of a pinch point, it looks like. So that's what I was looking at, and maybe some stuff was laid in here. I don't know. I'm just guessing, going by gold theory. But if you're just looking for what just moved, that's just going to be the light flood on top. But if that continues for decades, then there might be good stuff down deep. Just going to walk down here and look what's going on here. And here's where the curve happens. Little butterfly. But we got a common rock that's been dug out and blown out around many times. And this straightaway, you can see some logs over the creek, probably creating some. Down that area, the bedrock there's a shallow part of the bedrock where you can see the rock coming down in. You can probably see it, the rock coming down in. We got a low pressure point here where everything was getting blown in, created a pretty little beach. Usually don't find much on those. We got some deep spots and some holes and some drop. We got some flow. So, little creek therapy. It's going to happen. I'm going to see if my theories pan out. First pan outside the middle center where the big rocks are at the impact, looking like a lot of gravel. But there were 2 stones that big or bigger that came out. Might be some neat looking stuff to look at in there. Let's wash this out and see if there's any gold. Flyby. That was a very heavy pan with a lot of heavies in it. I do kind of expect to see some gold in here. Man, oh man, I don't know. Might have got skunky going on. Well, I'm going blind. You tell me. Okay, well I tapped it. All this stuff tapped up away. So there might be a bunch of micro gold. Boy, I am starting to steam already. Ooh, I'm hot and drippy. Well, the theory didn't pan out. I've been all around this little spot here doing test pans. Not much to show. There's some super fine gold, yeah, popping out. Sweat in the eye. So what does that mean? It's not here. So it either got stuck up above or anything that was here blew out down below. So which way should we go? Upstream or downstream? I think I'm going to just take the shovel and go and take a look upstream. That burns. And see if it's worth going that way. If not, I'm going to go downstream. It's kind of nasty out here, but nice at the same time. This is that spot that guy on the Discovery Channel went. He broke out some of that waterfall up there. But the recent floods have blown this out. It's miserable out here. Been up and down the creek. Taking my time. Checking here and there. Doing a lot of little spot pans and stuff. Not really much showing. I guess I picked a section of the creek that really got overburdened from all these floods. So I know I'm still exploring. I'm seeing trees ripped out and trees laid down in different areas. Everything's changed. So I think I'm going to, I got a little piece of gold finally to show you. So I think I'm going to just do a little cherry picking here at the end and see if I can find something a little different. I was kind of looking for new stuff, but now I think I'm going to see if there's any old stuff. Here's a piece of gold. Finally, gold in the pan. Look at that nice little flake. And that's all it was really. A couple little dots. Kind of wild, huh? Maybe there's more. Well, the day's done and I'm hiking out. It was a pretty rough day, but I went about seeing how much gold I could get. It's just about getting back out there after getting real sick, getting my strength back, getting conditioned to this horrible heat. But it's running me out after a couple specks. No cool crystals or cool rocks or nothing. A couple of little flakes and some dots. We'll see how much it is, maybe. If I even make this video, this was a rough day. Dead bugs got on me. It's still in here. There's no wind. I'm just dripping. And a couple ants got me towards the end. So the ori ants are serious. Got me on the back of the leg, behind the knee, and on the shoulder, back. And they'll linger for the next few days. They'll be fun. So other than that, you already whooped my ass today. Time to get out of here, get in the car. It's gonna be a nice ride home. Look forward to that. Air conditioning. So until then, get in the creek, get a little gold. At least get out in the woods, get your ass kicked. Oh damn, that's burning.